Hello YouTubers and fellow cardfight vanguards, this is my deck profile on Bermuda Triangles. Okay then, let's stand up this vanguard. It's Weddle. I like Weddle because if you put it in the soil you could send one card from Rearguard back to your hand. I'll explain what cards I usually do it with between these deck profiles. Okay, let's start off with triggers. My first two are cooking gas. I run a 6 draw, 6 crit, 4 heal deck. These are just two generic draw triggers that I use, and following up with the other 4 triggers known as Bubbling. 3, 4. Bubbling has a skill where if Rascal's on the field, it gains a free K ability. Rascal is the stand trigger, so I don't usually use the ability of the draw triggers. I only use them as triggers and that's it. And guard. No point in boosting them because I don't have it. But my next card are Shiplu, the crit triggers. Shiplu has the same exact effect if Bubbling, which is the draw trigger. I usually use the crit triggers for 10k guards, but if I can be able to get Bubbling out at the same time, I will give it an extra 3k attack. Anyway, next up, my other last 2 crit triggers are Chemical Rain. As I said, I need 6 triggers, and 2 Chemical Rains is better off than nothing. And my final triggers are 4 heal triggers. Well, as you know, you've got to have at least 4 heal triggers in a deck. I don't understand why people don't run decks with heal triggers. Anyway, let's start off with my fellow grade 1s. I run 4 Felucas. Felucas, if it hits the rear guard, you can be able to soul charge 1. Perfect for building up your soul for later on when you use cards like Pacifica, which might come later on. Next on is 2 Ellies. I would like to run 4 Ellies in this deck, but up to now, Ellies are impossible to pull in boxes. So I'll just end up running 2 until the new set Dazzling Divas comes out. Speaking of Dazzling Divas, we also get reprints of Sednas, but I actually run 4 of the original Sednas in my deck. Sednas, your generic 8k beat sticks. And next up, we have Blazer Idols. Blazer Idol's skill is, if it's called on rear guard, it gains 2 kids to win a unit. I think it's better off doing that, because if you do that, and then later on, when you give it the power unit that can able to hit a cross ride or something, it's better off doing that. Anyway, we're going up to my grade 2s. Just for attack, I threw in 1 Melville. Melville is, when it's revealed a grade 3, you choose 1 rear guard, put it into your hand, and choose any card from your hand onto your rear guard, including grade 2s and grade 3s. Next up is Flute. I run 3 Flute. Flute's ability is if there's 4 more rear guards, it gains an additional 3k. I think it's really good. Actually, having a rear guard, that's like 11k. And you can use them later on for intercepts if you really don't need them. Next on my grade 2s is 4 Aquas. Aquas being your generic 10k beat stick. Also better off to having rear guards. And finally, 2 Rock Gal Rios. Galrock Rio. Rock Gal Rio's ability is if it's called from rear guard to hand, counterblast 1, soul charge and draw 1. As I said, I use that effect with Weddle. Or later on, for this card, after that, it's Flores. For now, I'm doing my grade 3s. Flores' ability. When Flores hits any unit, soul blast 2 and return any card from your rear guards to your hand. Of course, I'll choose the Rio Gals, or if this is on the field as well, I'll choose Kareen. Kareen's skill is the same as Rio. If it's returned to hand, counterblast 1, soul charge 1, and draw 1. I think it's better off having these kind of cards because you can able to build up your soul, and you can able to get more cards in your hand. Also, what works well with Kareen is these 2. Velvet Voice, Reindeer. Reindeer's skill is like the same as Melvin. When you're able to reveal a grade 3, choose a card from your rear guard and return it to your hand. Choose Rio Rock Gal or choose Kareen. Both skills go off. And after that, we have Kareem. I run 2. Kareem's skill, counterblast 1, gains 3k. If you add that with Sedna, that makes a 21k column, which is really bad to guard because it's 15 shield if your opponent's vanguard is only 10. And finally, my last grade freeze. Top Idol Pacifica. Pacifica's good because if there's 4 more reguards, it gains a 3k ability. Adding that with Sedna makes another 21k column. And then at the beginning of phase, you soul charge 1, draw 1, and then you put 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. It's better off doing that with triggers like your heal triggers, because later on you can be able to shuffle your deck. And it's also got a Mega Blast. Soul Blast 8, Counter Blast 5. When issuing an attack to Vanguard, if you pay the cost, if you do, search the deck for 3 Bermuda triangles and call them to separate rearguards. It also works on rearguards, so I think that's really good. Since you can able to like just get rid of a couple of rearguards, what I do is I usually call Kareem, Sedna, and Blaze Idols. With Blaze Idol skill, I give it 2k to Kareem. Then Sedna gets the 8k boost. With Sedna is an 8k boost. That's making it 20 column. And if your opponent's Vanguard is on 10, it's 15 shield, and it could help for a final attack. Anyway, this is my review on the Bermuda Triangles. I forgot to mention that at the end of this, this card will be getting a cross ride, Eternal Idol Pacifica. I'll be doing a next review on Bermuda Triangles when I get Eternal Idols and when I get the Break Ride card. But up to now, this is my Bermuda Triangles that I've started off and I've completely finished up to when Dazzling Divas come out. Thank you for enjoying this video, and hopefully enough, you've enjoyed it.